Hello, we are beginning the recording for 8-8, section 8-8 credit cards. Again, I will share my screen and we will talk about what's to be seen here. And I need to go to here and get my calculator. I will have to be using it again. All right, so I have my calculator, but I'm going to pull up my notes for the credit card section. The issuer of a particular Visa credit card calculates interest using the average daily balance method. The monthly interest rate is 1.3% of the average daily balance. The following transactions occurred during the May 1st to May 31st billing period. The previous balance was $1,350 on May 1st, the billing date. May 8th, they made a payment of $250, so they had a $250 credit on their account. On May 10th, they charged airline tickets for $375. On May 20th, they charged books for $57.50. And on May 28th, they charged a restaurant $65.30. And then at the end. So what we're tasked with doing here is finding the average daily balance for the billing period, find the interest to be paid on June 1st for the next billing date, find the balance due on June 1st, and then we are going to find the minimum monthly payment for this credit card. I have built this sheet here to help us with this. Basically, this starts off with what we know. The balance coming in on May 1st was $1,350. And you can see on here that it carries that balance from here to here. So it is 7 days at $1,350. And then it changes because you made a payment, or they made a payment right here and right here of $250. And so we have 2 times 1,100 because it carried that balance for 2 days before they made their next payment or next charge. Oops, gotta scroll down a little bit. And I'll have to get rid of those. But their next charge for the airline tickets was $375. So we added that on there. So from here down to right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days at $1,475. I'm going to clear my. Oh, that was not smart. I should have erased. Sorry. So I'm going to rewrite. I've got 10 times 1,475. I had 2 at 1,100. And I had 7 at 1,350. And then I'm going to come down here and I've got a new balance starting on the 20th day down to the 27th day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days at 1,532.50. And then I had another payment that we made. That carried our balance out to the end of the month of right here down to right here. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4 days at 1,597.80. So to find the average daily balance, I need to do these multiplications and then add them all together. And there are 31 days. So it's the total of all of those added up divided by 31. So I'm going to grab my calculator. And I'm going to go clear. Okay. 7 times 1,350 plus 2 times 1,100. We do not have to worry about parentheses here because the multiplication will take power over the addition. So I'm just going to leave it out. Add 10 times 1,475 plus 8 times 1,532.50 and then plus 4 times 1,597.80 and press enter, and I get a total that I can't read, so I'm going to erase the writings now because I got all those put in. I've got a total of 45,051.20, and I have to divide that by the number of days, 31, to get my average daily balance. Average daily balance is equal to, so I divide 31. 1453.26. That's how much the average daily balance was. And the reason why that's important, okay, I'm going to go back up here now to my notes. Okay, in the average daily balance, or in this, the monthly interest rate is 1.3% of the average daily balance. So once I have the average daily balance, I'm going to take that times 0.013. And when I take that times 0.013, I'm going to find out the amount of interest that I have. So I'm just going to go times 0.013. I get $18.89. Okay. So at the end of the 31 days, my balance from my spreadsheet was $1,597.80. I have to add on the interest to get my ending balance at the end of the pay period, which is very simple to do because I have this 1,453.26 plus the interest, $18.89. and 89 cents. I got 1,472.15 is the balance at the end of the billing cycle. Okay, if I take my average daily balance, or that was wrong. So ignore that. I messed up again, so let me erase this real quick. I am going to add the 1889, but I gotta take my ending amount from my worksheet, which was 1597.80. I've gotta go 1597.80 plus the interest 18.89, and I get the 1616. Point 69 is my balance on June 1st. And so I'm going back to here, go up on top, and it says, find the average daily balance for the billing cycle. That was 1453.26. Find the interest to be paid on June 1st. That was $18.89. Find the balance due on June 1st. That's $16.69. And this credit card requires a $10 minimum monthly payment if the balance at the end of the billing period is less than $360. Otherwise, the minimum monthly payment is one. Can't read it, so I'm gonna erase this right here. Is 1/36 of the balance at the end of the billing period. So I've got to take this and divide it by 36. So I got my calculator again. And I have 16 divided by 36. My minimum payment is $44.90, but they rounded up to the nearest dollar. My minimum monthly payment is equal to $45. So that's how you do that problem. I will join you with the next one soon.